Welcome back. This is the podcast series by G Trappin. Um, Today we'll be talking about happiness. Um, Happiness can be a lot of different things, but it just depends on how you, or no, really what you consider happiness. Because anyone can consider anything to be happy, or really just about like anything. Oh, excuse me, I'm very sick right now, but I'm still gonna record this to go out next Monday. Um, but happiness, described by the Apple Dictionary, is a state of happiness, of being happy. A state of being happy. Um, so right now, I'm practicing a state of being happy and being continuously happy. And right now, or really anytime, excuse me, my voice. I felt like I was about to sneeze. But right now, this podcast is a source of trying to find more things that make me happy than the things that I'm doing right now. Um, I have a lot of things that already make me happy, like um, the sky. For one, the sky always makes me happy. The moon. Uh, Actually, the way I figured out a lot of the things that makes me happy was because of a good friend. I'm not gonna tell his name because I don't have his consent, but um, I'm very grateful for him because I probably wouldn't be here as long as I have been without him. But he told me one day when I was at my lowest point to just write down everything that you care about and that makes you happy, even the small things, the smallest things, even it being down to the way a pebble looks. If you think a pebble looks nice, write that down. Or if you think it could be something really stupid, like mine is I like the way that sharks look as they're like swimming through the ocean, and I get really excited when like I see them on TV, or if we go to like the aquarium or anything like that. Like sharks, that's just one of those things that I've always liked since a small kid. Excuse me. But I've learned that happiness isn't just about things, and it's not just about people, but it's also mental. You can wake up in the morning and be like, I want to have a good day. But if you don't act on having a good day by doing things that make you feel better about yourself or about the situations that you're going through, then how can you truly be happy with what's going on? Um, it's very simple, and I don't want to say simple because that sounds kind of mean or rude to a certain degree, but the law of happiness is pretty simple. Um, like I remember a long time ago, I started studying the law of attraction, and like it really opened my mind to a lot of different things on helping me get to where I wanted to be a little bit more for certain like tasks that I was working on, or like just different events that were going on. Like I started putting myself around people who were financially growing, and I started to make more money in different ways. So um, I'm actually going to pull up the law of attraction and read it out, and I'm going to do that right now. Um, so I'm googling that right now. Should have had it up already, but I don't know. Some of these things just come to my mind. Uh, but while I'm googling this, um, I'm going to come up with something soon. Like I want to come up with a new video, and I think I'm gonna do it with one of my teachers at school when we get back. Um, Really good guy, and then I'm gonna do a few of those with a few different people, just to bring new light into the situation and what other people were thinking because it is a podcast. So, yeah. But I've almost got it pulled up. And I want a lot of people to know when I do record these, everything is raw, it's unfiltered, unedited. Everything is how it is. So, oh my gosh, it's taking a really long time to find. Back then, it did not take me this long of a period of time. Okay, here's one of the definitions. The law is a manifestation of creation, of creative power of the universe. Um, Another one is like attractions attract. So like even like it's like magnets. Like magnets, like they attract to opposites sometimes. So like a lot of people are, especially in relationships, people are not the same type of person as the person that they're dating, but we do grow accustomed to the things that they do and things like that. So it really does show that positives have a reactant to opposites, and I guess it's just the way that we interpret other people's thinking more so, because there's so much you can do with other people's words. Um, Kind of strange to say. Uh, people people listen to people who are like them, but they won't listen to people who are too much like them. Like, dang, I can't remember that guy's name on Instagram, but he wants people to grow, but most people who are listening aren't growing at the same rate as him because they're not him. They can't. They will never be him, even if they have plastic surgery and facial reconstruction to look like him. They will never be him. They will never have the same mind as him. They can have the same mindset, but they will never be him. Um, so even like Tony Robbins, Tony Robbins can tell you things all day long about how to change yourself or change your attitude or change these different things. But it's up to you to listen or to actually take heed to what he's saying and put them into action. I can sit here on this podcast all day and express what I'm feeling, but it's up to you to listen, to not make the same mistakes, or to learn from what I'm telling you. I'm not preaching to you, but I'm teaching about, or no, not really teaching. I'm telling about myself and what's going on in my mind, or how I'm thinking about different things. Oh my God, this flu. But I just really, my main concern right now is seeing people happy. That is my number one goal for myself and for others right now. For the main people in my circle and whoever else comes around. Happiness. I want to bring happiness 2019. I want to bring joy to people who don't always have it in their life at the moment. Because that can be very tough for someone who's going through a lot. And I just feel like everyone has a mission, and like everyone has an assignment that they're supposed to complete when they start out. I mean, you might not know it right away, but it's usually always that thing that kind of bothers you, or that like that you can't really get over. So, and I guess mine was like one that I could never really control because I kind of grew up in an area where I was more so alone. I didn't have many friends as a kid, and the ones that I did have, they weren't always the best friends, but I can still say that they were there for a period of time. They were temporary, but they were there for what they were meant to be there for. And it was just to teach me how to make new friends and how to get past certain situations with them being there or without them being there. So I'm grateful that they were there, but it's still the same. It's still the fact that eventually they left me, but I still made new friends who have not left. And the ones that have, I can say, well, what did they bring to the table for me? What didn't they bring? Everything they did bring, I can still use. Everything they didn't bring, I throw it out. I don't put that into the equation anymore. I don't let that affect me as a person anymore. I'm not gonna sit up all night worrying about, oh, is and I'm just giving out a random name. Oh, is Takesha gonna come back, or is Brandon gonna come back into my life? I don't have time for Takesha or Brandon or whoever else comes into the equation and leaves. I don't have time for them. So why would I waste my energy in putting things like that back into my body or back into my mind? Why would I waste? That's time I could be making money at that moment. Instead of complaining or crying about them, I could be making money, or I could be out improving myself. I have so many different things I could be doing, but instead I'm worried about Takesha or Brandon. So, I mean, it's just like, I'm not worried about them. I can really only worry about myself and my family to a certain degree, and the people who are in my inner circle. Because everybody on the outer circle, it's like, okay, you're not helping me. If you want to help, you can, but until that point comes, I'm going to keep on manifesting and keep on growing into the person that I'm trying to become, or into the person that I know I can become. Like my plans after high school, my plans don't really include a lot of people, and the people that like it does include, uh, I know what they're bringing to the table. I know what I'm bringing to the table for them, so I'm not worried. Um, I mean, I don't think I've told y'all yet. I want to go to the military. I want to go to the Air Force or the Navy or the National Guard. If I go to the National Guard, I can still be at home. I can still be at my mom's house or in a room somewhere, roommating with someone. Probably be one of my best friends or a few of my best friends if I do that. Um, I don't know if I want to continue to be stuck here, and that's one of the reasons why I either want to join the Air Force or the Navy, because those are my main two go tos. I just don't know if I really want to be stuck here in Nashville for like a really long time. Because I mean, I'm fine with signing a 4 to 6 year contract of my life away to something that I know that I can I'll gain something from it, and I can gain something without joining. But I mean, I can gain career goals. I can gain career choices, uh, new life experiences. I'll meet new people. I mean, I can meet a ruler of a country, of one of those places over there, wherever they send me to. If they send me to the desert, you never know who you're gonna meet. It could be someone from there, and you fall in love with that person. You never know. Um, oh God, I'm so sorry about that. But you could get deployed somewhere in the middle of the ocean if you're in the Navy, and who's really gonna tell you that, like, other than your superior officer? I mean, who's gonna really tell you that you can't do certain things? Like you see, I'm recording these videos. Now, if they give me a set time for when I can do this, yes, I can still do it. But they cannot tell me, oh, you can't do this because you belong to me. Technically, I only signed for a career. I didn't sign my life away, but I signed away 4 years of my life to accomplish this career. And however, 4 to 6 years to accomplish this career. And if I want to do more than that, I can. One day, I mean, like, I want to settle down. I want to have kids. Um, but I don't want to talk about that. That's for a different video. But I'm gonna settle down one day, and I'm gonna look back on these things that I've went through or that I'm going through now, and be like, I don't know why I was complaining about that. It could have been so much worse. But I'm thankful because I don't have to go through the stereotypical things of being black or any of those things. I go through the typical situations of being David Huddleston each day. The second, I mean, that's what I go through each day. I don't go through, oh, I'm black, so the police might shoot me today, or I'm black, so, well, really I'm mixed, but but I'm just throwing that out there because when they look at me, they're gonna say that. But I'm just saying, I don't have to worry about those things because I'm not in trouble. I'm not doing anything that is suspicious or law breaking or anything like that. So what is the point of me worrying and struggling to do all these different things when I don't want to ever have to go through those things again? Because yeah, there have been times where I've been a little hood rat or whatnot, but I never let that get in the way of my goal of joining the military, and I never will. Excuse me once again, but that's something that I'll never. Never, because that's something that I really want, and right now I'm trying to achieve that goal. I have until about the end of my high school year, which is crazy that I've come this far, and that my dad would be so happy for me, even though he's not here with us anymore. But he would be so happy for me down all the roads I'm taking now. Because I know he never wanted to see me like them, like how they grew up. So I'm very excited for the road that I'm taking. I don't ever have to really. I know if I join the military and all the good things I have heard about it that people have said, I think I'm gonna really enjoy it, and I'm going to make the best of the opportunity given to me. But thank you for listening to today's podcast. Uh, the next one to post next Monday, uh, around or near the same time, if I get to upload it in time. But most likely it'll be around like 4, 5 ish, somewhere around there. Maybe even 6. I'm not sure yet. It just depends on my time schedule. But thank you once again, and thank you for all who support these podcasts I do. Love you. Thank you.